kinda lost and find. Ended the game in overtime, drawing of a new design, drilling that one earth of mine. Looking to the outward, speaking mind about words absurd, blurred to the curb, walking along the verb.
This is gonna be cool.
Hey everybody, what is happening? Ish back with another one of my Madden 17 top 100 gameplays. This is the MUT, of course. You see him right there, Tim Brown, Nitschke, some other fool, and they got our three out here playing Mr. Itzz Yaa Boyy. Most original thing YouTubers say, right? Itzz Yaa Boyy, let's go. And we got Tevin out there. This was McNabb's first game for me. I got the limited one of him. And I just know it may be a while before Cunningham comes out. And I know McNabb could make throws like this. Put the dot on where I need. You know, you don't want to miss a play like that when you're going to take him and stretch out, dude. So I had only 2 games with McNabb now. I've played against, and both games were top 100. This game here, like I said, against number 92, and the next game was against the number 8 player, on Xbox. So you'll be seeing that game. I think I'm going to do a lineup update tomorrow, just so you'll know, because I got a lot of new guys who actually will be in the next game. You know, more than McNabb and stuff like that. So we'll look at who I'm going to be running with that team for a while now. I got almost all the pieces put together, but I got enough where I can roll them out and stuff like that. But definitely spend a day putting it together. It felt like a whole day doing it. And so we come out, and I got the pressure out there. Getting a bad pass, throwing. You know, he's rolling one way, throwing back. But all in all, you know, you see right there, his emotion's over. He's blocking a ton. So he was once he realized I was sending pressure a bit, he definitely went into a real heavy blocking set and was putting together a good drive. And for the most part, I was running a lot of the 3-3-5 wide blitz stuff and schemes out of that. I really didn't do some other things that I really probably should have within that. Like because I've been focusing on making the blitzes work and get that stuff lately, I haven't been running the man over there. So we're going to go over the top on this one and taking him down. He was running cover 1 man a bit, you know, and and as you see, so I was looking for that because a lot of people want to run that. They'll throw the purples on the outside linebacker, some stuff like that, you know, for that scheme, but that's kind of, you've got to kind of, some of them wheel routes and some of those sort of things though, or the out and ups will just really destroy that, destroy those coverages. And that's what you see the first 2 times, and that's the first 2 big plays I hit were both of that concept, looking against somebody running this cover 1 scheme where they like I say flat or purple out the outside linebackers. So we're I try to have some of that stuff within the playbook, you know, and obviously everything I run is directly from that. You know, I give you guys that whole layout of that. You know, when you look at, when you click on the link, you have pretty much everything I run. And I'll be looking, I believe, I have a couple of days off this week, just like 2 the whole week, but I'm going to try to get in and start the next formation. I don't even have a clue which one I'm going to do yet. I'll just look through, see what we haven't touched on yet. If there's anything you guys really want out of the Cardinals book that you guys need some help with, I can look at it. I can't guarantee I'll do the formation you want. Worst case is I'll try to at least find a play in it, but some formations just don't have a good grouping of plays. I want to have like 4 plays at least, something like that, you know what I mean? And so they really do I really do look for the unique routes, and because there's so many, you don't want to have the basic ones that you have that are, all over. You want to have something in there that allows you to beat certain coverages or have a higher percentage of getting open. We'll come out here back in this one, and like I say, dude, with a minute left out there, nice high point, real fast. He was taking advantage of any time I was in that coverage, and really in there I should have been more in a cover 2 anyway. So that was just a stubborn move. And if I don't get my setup out there and I don't move somebody out, that flat will be open in that. So he was seeing that as we go out, and man, I mean, it was like 4 guys there, but I put the ball where it needed to be. Putting the ball on there. I give McNabb, what's nice about that is if you get out of the pocket, you don't have to worry about throwing the ball in the back of somebody's head, which is always really one of my big issues with Gunslinger. You've got to kind of create space, which I do. I move back a lot when I snap. You'll notice that. But he's. Look at that. I mean, how fast the ball gets there with 20 seconds left. He does manage to get me by the ankles out there. But, I mean, he throws a excellent pass. gets on the target very fast. You can hit windows that you definitely can't hit without Gunslinger and a high throw power that he has. As I thought about doing the high point pass, but I was like, you know what, with the timeouts, run it. Don't take the chance, just run it. He's got mid blitz going on that, and we're able to take the lead. So we go out here, just 10 seconds left in the half. And oh man, I for some reason I switched to like a prevent, a man in there, and I just give up a chunk. I've done that before, but we're gonna come out and we do get dual heat on the edge out there, to at least put him back, so he's not gonna be in field goal range. Gonna have to go for the bomb play at least on that and chuck it up there. We got what, 3 guys out there, and we are break that one up, go into halftime. So. All in all, again, this is the offensive shined in the first there. We're gonna go out there and it's just fighting. You know, whoever can get a stop, mate, just one stop could easily take this game at this point. The way we're moving out there, and I got pressure again, but he's doing good. And we go for the swat instead of staying back and getting the pick on that, but that's gonna happen. This guy really didn't have a ton of different plays necessarily. He just had a couple good ones against like the cover 3 sort of stuff that I was running most of the game. He's taking the delay out there. So that was that. So and he goes out there trying to get that, and I probably have an interception had my guy not jumped in front of me and swatted that one. I actually was right there, so I do have a pick taken from me again. So two times the AI kind of jacks me, and then this route off the motion, very, very nice. I'm going to find this, I'm going to look for this in our playbook and throw that in a play, because that comes from the inside, and I saw it, but by the time I saw it, he had the edge on me, and it's all it takes. That's one of those type of pass plays that you set up those cover 3 beaters, and it's coming from the inside and not the outside of the field. That's why that one was so nice. But once you get ahead, it's wide open, so all you have to do is throw it over the top, and you're beating everybody. As he comes out, and look at that, he's got his blitz is coming through. I don't do a good job picking them up. I'm going to go out here. He's got it locked up. I'm going to have to playmaker and hit the window, and look at that. Very, very tight, and Cunningham throws an interception there. Okay, so it was close. It was close. Luckily, he didn't get any animation on that play. But still, we go out, and so we're gonna go out try to get points. But dude, man. So okay, that was my fault on that one. If someone's running some big pressure, that's when that play does not work. As we try and cut across there, and Julio. Gonna drop that one for us, man. And this time I just didn't have a good feeling about it, so I figured I would just try and kick it down there. A little something. You can always flip this up if it was easier for you. I lose track of the dang things anyway, man. But and then flip it back, when you go back on defense. But I still managed to only get to the 13. Anyhow, like I say, I just not really focused up on that, but. We're going to come out here, and he's going to start off with the flats again, looking for that. And again, I'm not picking that one up, so he's going to fumble off of that. That's Jalen Ramsey with that hit, but he recovers that, so he's going to catch a break there. And I know at that point, if I'm bringing even the light blues, if I don't bring them down to the line, they still take long enough to where those screen passes can land. So I have to keep an eye on that. Even though I was more likely shading underneath a lot of times, when they come from the inside, as you'll notice, it takes a while to get out there. So those fast passes will do that. And we managed to light him up, and you put a big hit stick on him right there. And I was surprised 4th and 1 that he didn't go for that one, but he's playing it safe out there because he had to stand the last time on defense, so he might think that he can come out there and shut me down again. You know what I mean? Maybe thought he got into a rhythm on that, but every so often I'll just throw a bad drive together. You take a bad sack or something. It's just kind of what it is. I don't, you always just come back from that. As we get the first down out there, I figured he'd be running some sort of man blitz on the inside, some sort of man stuff again on that. So you want to go out there, and then I figured I'd go one more time to see what the defense was, if he double up or not, because I didn't, he ran enough man. So this time I went for a cover 2 beater, because if he was going to run that cover 2 invert again, which he ran again, I knew I would beat that one over the top. So it was just guessing there kind of what he's running when he comes out, and since and then I figured he ran enough man that once he ran a cover 2, he was more than likely going to hit it twice. It was just a guess, and that's kind of the concept when I'm calling plays. I'm just kind of getting an idea about what they do. I'm not really a big audible guy. If I think the play's not going to work, of course I will, but for the most part, I'm guessing based on what I'm thinking they're going to be running out there. As he comes out, okay, get real close on that one, but he does get some of the yards on that one. So 3rd and 8, come out here. 2 minutes left in this. Gets a nice pass underneath, and a lot of traffic. You know, I mean, a lot of defenders out there, but nobody gets it. Nobody puts a good shot on him, unfortunately. And he's going to start taking timeouts out here. He's got plenty of time, nothing really to worry about on that one. I'd probably wait a little bit longer on that, but he's going to chuck one up here. Willie Brown just do the turnaround snag. You know, so a solid play by dude out there. He forced that pass. It wasn't even necessary. He was kind of putting himself in a little bit more pressure. He had a lot of time, you know, really on the clock. So just we'll take it. We'll take that, man. We come out. We got to get basically first down out there. So he's showing the cover 2, and he's ran man a lot. And that invert right there, as we all know, is kind of booty sometimes against the flats. You know what I mean? That one actually plays up a lot, which can be a pain in the butt for some people. So with Vernon Davis out here, you know, you can run this and then just an easy drag on, especially if he's going to play the right side of the field. I already know he's going to be beat off the line there, so he's not going to be able to catch that. If the guy pressed, you know, we had the X coming across there anyway, but all you're looking for is getting the first down out here, getting down, don't take a hit, don't go out of bounds, and the game's over. So we do manage to take him out with that. You know, interesting game. I could have definitely done a little bit better defensively on that one. I don't like giving up that many points, but that, you know, just what it was out there. You know, that only downside about my schedule right now and trying to get these out is I don't get a lot of rhythm. I'm not being able to play a whole lot, unfortunately, right now. And if I'm trying to make videos, that's a lot of the time out there. I will maybe try and tell you to, you know, make a run out there, maybe try and get a Harrison or something like that, Marvin Harrison. But, you know, I normally don't sweat that too much either, though. So, thanks for checking this one out, guys. Like I say, I'll get the lineup out tomorrow, and then I'll have that gameplay versus the number 8 player out the next day, more than likely. That should be the plan out there. And then they say we'll get into the game book real soon and new formation. Peace.
With the license plate that Red Death murder and kill. Slap with a mug shot of a $2 grill. So I tip my hat to the ones that are living without pride, cause they're the ones that are gonna ride until they die. And I'm the guy playing the background, cool, calm and collected, nitpicking my surroundings like comic book kids. I'm still sending all my love to my sis and the things she did. Well, I should be sending some back home to the way that I live, but now I know the past is a little messed up, and I've been driving on this car with